Hello, my name's Enoch, and I'm here with a special message. I know that it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I know the other day was Suicide Awareness Month. And, not everyone that's depressed is suicidal, but, you know, it's like depression is kind of one of those underrated topics. I get there's a lot of other big issues going on in the world, but honestly, we have a lot of support on certain things that we don't do with depression when it comes to a regular topic or just in general. People kind of dismiss it, or they don't put the time in sometimes for that person that might be struggling. I've been struggling with depression myself for several years. I have a lot of anxiety and PTSD at times. Sometimes we're not at our best when we're depressed. Unfortunately, people judge us a lot. Been accused of being on drugs for losing so much weight. It just, I smoke weed because I have a medical card because of my anxiety. So that helps me. But other than that, I don't do anything else. I've been accused of being selfish or being whatever with people. And it's not really the intention of someone who's struggling with trying to live and get things going. And, life happens, and I don't need to go into too much detail, but I've gone through a lot too, and especially like this year has been a lot of tests of strength, but also tests of who's really good friends there. And unfortunately, some friends that I thought were kind of either ghosted, dropped off the planet, or were just not really there in the supportive way that I needed. And I know sometimes I come off as maybe hey, I'm good, everything's strong, everything's good, and I just try to keep this positive face going. Unfortunately, I have struggles like everyone else. It is hard, and when you feel like you're alone and people aren't really there the way that you need them to, it's really hard and it's frustrating. And I'm really grateful though. And this is not like a depressive video. I'm just trying to raise awareness that, hey, even though sometimes people may be they fake that they're really, in a good place. And people really honestly don't understand the pressures that go on. And we all are trying to be the best versions of ourselves. And different people have expectations. And it sucks because we don't want to disappoint them. And we may not always be able to be our best or be there in the ways that they need us. And it hurts us sometimes too, and because we're trying to be strong for ourselves as well. And I'm grateful though. I have many great friends out there that have been emotionally supportive, financially at times, hey, I need some money for gas or whatever, or my car broke down, whatever the case may be. And so I'm grateful, and some shout outs there. Definitely Carlos Maturin, Michelle Hayway, Trisha Chamberlain, Charissa baby. And just so many others that have really stepped up. Maya, I just really appreciate everyone. My mom, Chris Atencio, definitely has been there through thick and thin, and really helped, when I've needed support at times too. Just so many people that have stepped up and helped me out in ways that I don't even. Sharon Stevens, definitely, I appreciate you so much. Life is a struggle sometimes, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna get there, and and then all of a sudden something happens, and I've had a lot of weird random things just derail me from what I thought I was gonna do with my life. And now I know what I want to do, but it's a journey, right? So it's just one of those things that it's hard, you know, and I just really appreciate everyone that's been there for me, because it's let me know, hey, you know what? There are good people out there. There's angels out there that want to help, you know? And I've always tried to be selfless myself, and, like, you know, it's just nice to meet other people that, like, really want to help. And, you know, like, life happens, you know? You know, just a little bit of just, you know, car accident. Just like last night, my car got broken into. So, you know, but at the end of it all, I still got me, I still got my strength, I still can work, and I'm gonna get myself in a place where I need to be. I have faith, and I know I'm strong. But, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a lot of support. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to reach out for help in little ways, or they feel embarrassed. Like, I've never want to ever, like, have to be like, hey, can I borrow money? Like, I'm hurting. But I've had to swallow my pride and do it, you know? Some people don't have that support, or they don't have people they can reach out to. Some people suffer in silence. I've suffered a lot in silence. You know, and it's just, it's hard when people judge you and they talk bad about you. Like, I've had my name bashed, and I know I'm not perfect, but nobody is, really. But there's people out there, you know, they don't have the family support, they don't have, like, the friends sometimes, or they don't know if they can reach out. So sometimes, like, with me, with some of my friends and stuff like that, I try to be a little bit more proactive, like, hey, you know, like, what's going on? Like, you know, if I can tell something's not right, you know, I try to reach out, and I just want to send that message out. Please, if you see somebody looking like they're even struggling a little bit, anything like that, please reach out. It's free. It's completely free to say, hey, are you having a rough day? Hey, is there anything I can do? You know, or, you know, what do you need? You know, like, if it's someone to talk to, most of the time it's just someone to talk to. Sometimes it's just someone to let it off your chest. Sometimes, you know, you get that help from somebody that, like, has been there before, or maybe you've been through something similar, and you can give that advice to somebody. You can really make a difference in someone's life. You know, that's the importance of this world, is, like, helping each other out. There's so many bad things that can happen in the world, or bad people. But if you have, at least, if you can either be a support system, or if you have a support system that can help you get through things, you know, life isn't that bad. You know, like I said, I'm just truly grateful. If I haven't named you in this video, I do apologize. This is kind of a quick little, like, video, and I know there have been people recently that have been helping me out and stuff, and I'm just truly grateful, you know, and you know, just pay it forward, you know, and when you do something good for somebody, don't expect it back, you know, karma has its way of, like, helping you out, you know, may not always be through that same person because they're struggling, you know, but through someone else, you know, you're gonna get that blessing, you know. But you can't do it for the blessings. You gotta do it because you gotta have a good heart, you know. And I feel like I'm blessed because throughout struggles, something always happens to help me get through. Something always helps me to, like, hey, you know, let's get to the next step. Let's get you to where you need to be in life, you know. It may be not at the pace that I would like it to be sometimes, but hey, I'm still alive, I'm healthy, and it gives me the chance to be there for people that I can be there for. I just honestly want to stress this message out. Please, you know, don't let people go through depression. So many people out there are suicidal, and they go under our noses, and before you know it, they're gone. So please be a positive role model, and please be positive towards other people. Help them feel, you know, like they're not alone, because that's all anyone that struggles with any kind of depression or anything, you know, sometimes needs, is just someone to listen to, and, you know, a caring selfless soul to listen to, and just be there. So I just wanted to give this message out as like a positive like reinforcer that, hey, we all got to help each other, we all got to network. The times are crazy, economic struggles, social distancing, all this crazy nonsense, um the worries of children, everything, Black Lives Matter, like all this stuff that's been out there. Like, yeah, we see the surface level of the media, but deep down inside, who is it impacting? Who do you know that all this stuff, all this stress is just impacting, and it's becoming harder for them to, get through, like, be there for them, please. God bless and everyone. And yeah, be positive.